Welcome to Moments of Horror from A to Z, the podcast that will send shivers down your spine with its bone-chilling, spine-tingling stories. In a world where reality can be just as terrifying as fiction, we believe that everyone needs a good scare every now and then. Don't forget to subscribe, as this podcast is designed to offer a weekly dose of horror in quick and easy, digestible segments. Each episode features a different letter of the alphabet and a spooky story to match, covering everything from haunted houses to demonic possessions and everything in between. So brace yourself for the scares to come as Moments of Horror from A to Z presents its latest spooky tale. M is for Mother. There was once a woman named Mary who lived in a small town with her son Jack. Mary loved Jack more than anything in the world and was fiercely protective of him. Jack was her only child, and Mary had lost her husband to a tragic accident when Jack was just a baby. As Jack grew older, Mary became increasingly controlling. She didn't allow him to have friends, and she insisted on homeschooling him to keep him away from the other children in town. Jack was her world, and she couldn't bear the thought of anything happening to him. Years went by, and Jack reached adulthood, but he remained entirely dependent on his mother. He had no job, no social life, and no prospects. Mary did everything for him, from cooking his meals to doing his laundry. One night, a group of teenagers in the town decided to play a prank on Mary and Jack. They snuck into the house and set off fireworks in the backyard, hoping to scare them. But Mary, in her paranoia and protectiveness, mistook the fireworks for gunshots. In a moment of madness, Mary grabbed a kitchen knife and went outside to confront the supposed intruders. When she saw that it was just a group of kids, she flew into a rage and attacked them with the knife, killing 2 of them and injuring several others. The police arrived and arrested Mary, but Jack defended her, saying that she was only trying to protect him. The trial was short, and Mary was found guilty of murder. She was sentenced to life in prison, but Jack remained devoted to her. Years went by, and Jack grew old, but he continued to visit his mother in prison every week. He never questioned her actions or held her responsible for the deaths she had caused. Mary, too, remained fixated on Jack, convinced that he was the only thing in the world worth protecting. One day, Jack arrived at the prison for his usual visit, but Mary wasn't there. The guards told him that she had died the night before in her sleep. Jack was devastated, but he also felt a sense of relief. As he was leaving the prison, he overheard 2 guards talking. They were discussing the strange events of the previous night, when the prison security system had malfunctioned and all the cell doors had opened at once. When the guards went to investigate, they found Mary's cell door wide open and her body lying on the floor. But there was something odd about her body. When Jack asked them what they meant, the guards hesitated, then told him that Mary's body was covered in scratches and bite marks. They couldn't explain how that had happened, but they suspected that someone or something had gotten into her cell and attacked her. And so, the mystery of Mary's death remains unsolved to this day. Some say that Jack, unable to bear the thought of losing his mother, made a deal with the devil to bring her back to life. Others say Mary's love for Jack was so intense that it lingered even after death, and that she returned as a vengeful spirit to protect him from any perceived threats. But regardless of what you believe, one thing is certain: the bond between a mother and a child can be both beautiful and terrifying. Thank you again for taking the time to listen to this podcast, Moments of Horror from A to Z. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with each new episode. And also, if you like this, please check out our companion podcast, Moments of Love from A to Z. Finally, if you'd like to connect with us, you can find us on social media at Moments of Podcast. That is on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, you can email us at momentsofpodcast@gmail.com. Till next time, I'm your host, KG Heartstopper, and as always, remember, you mean something. You matter. Go be kind.